everybody. I want to welcome you to another edition of Casual Chat with Jon Gonzales. Excuse me. I'd like to add a few comments. I know many of you are all shut down due to this pandemic. I'm hoping that we will be able to reopen our salons probably within the next 6 months. Some are already opening on a part-time basis. So I want to share some business tips with you today. First of all, you got to understand that 7%, only 7% of the salons last beyond 7 years. That's statistics, not on mine. These are just labor statistics. And one of the biggest causes of salon failure is lack of business management skills and leadership skills on the part of the owner. When there's no management in business and everyone's doing their own thing, you're not going to grow. So one of your biggest challenges today, and I'd like to share with you, hiring the right people. People always ask me, I've had 43 years in hiring people. In my 43 years of owning my salons, I've hardly had any turnover. And the reason for that is because I was very careful on who I hired. I had a staff development program all set up. The interview questions, their background, references. I was very tough when adding a new member to my team. I wanted to make sure they share my vision, my goals. And people ask me, well, what's the difference between hiring experience versus inexperienced? Number one, a lot of the experienced people want to go solo. They want to do their own thing. They don't want to follow management. Now that's fine. That's fine. That's not the person I wanted in my salon. Don't get me wrong. I don't ignore experienced people, but when they want to bring a clientele from another salon, I have a little problem with that. Are they going to do the same thing to me when a better offer comes along? So you got to be careful on your hiring decisions. My book, Creating Your Salon, has a whole chapter on interview questions, what to look for, blah, blah, blah. Now, hiring young talent. I've had a lot of great luck hiring young talent. If you have your own employee training program all set up, which I've done, they're probably the best ones to get because they haven't formed any bad habits. And a lot of you will say, well, how do I train? I train them and then they go someplace else. They might do that, but if you keep them busy and you are compassionate and care about them and give them education, they're going to stay. There's no reason to go. There are not that many good salons out there anymore. I'm talking about well-managed salons. So I like to hire young talent, and my training program is very, very simple. We bring them in. I give them the educational tools. I have books they have to read, employment, salon orientation procedures. I cover everything. Telephone etiquette, how to greet a customer, the communication process. I think you all realize the number one cause of customer loss is lack of communication. I'd love to see public speaking being taught in our beauty schools. I don't know that's ever going to happen because we are salesmen. Whether we like it or not, we've got to create a demand for our services and sell the benefits to our customers of looking good or the benefits of a certain shampoo or conditioner, etc. These are the things that you have to think about when hiring your new people. So I hope you go to my website. I have a lot of information about that, and hire the right people. There's a lot of young talent. Now we're going to lose a lot of young talent due to this pandemic. A lot of them are going into other careers. So you've got to put together that training program, and my next chat, I'm going to tell you how I train my own people. It's real simple. I could get someone going within 2 to 3 weeks, and then when I feel they're ready, I turn them into junior stylists. These are professionals who have chosen to seek higher levels of excellence, learning our system of precision haircutting, barbering, and design. So this is how we train them, and then we put them on the floor at reduced prices, by the way, under the supervision of our master stylists. Let's say your haircuts are $40, $50. well, then you charge $10 because all these young people need is hands-on training. That's all it is, hands-on training. I have recruitment brochures. I got all the information you need to know, and I'll share that with you on the next my next comment of Chat with Jon Gonzales. If you have any questions, send them to me. I'll do my best. I do have 43 years of experience, 10 years as an educator. I've written 5 books on management and personal development. No, I know what I'm talking about. I've spoken to thousands of salon owners, hairdressers throughout the United States at all the major trade shows and in Canada, all the provinces in Canada. I have many friends in Canada. And so I hope you listen. I'll just offer my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. You really don't. I'm against booth rental for a lot of reasons, but if it works for you, do it. But you need to know both sides of the story.